I don't think I realise how much I genuinely need this. T-minus 10 days out from the show now. I'm back from Japan. I am super sick. And I am praying that I'm going to be well enough to perform, because I'm fine, but I cough a lot, and my sinuses are blocked. Don't know if I'm contagious or if I'm just sick from the aircon and the climate change and body exhaustion, because it took me like 27 hours to get home from Japan. My first day that day was a 32-hour day, so I don't know if it, like, my body is so run down. But we don't have time to be sick. There is never a dull moment in the Candy Valentina household, so why wouldn't I be sick, right? Just to add a little sprinkle of spice to this already interesting emotional roller coaster that I'm having. Rocket, however, is much better from having his tooth operation. I'm looking at him now. He's much better, so there's something. But yeah, I'm sick. We have no time to be sick. We're just going to run it. I'm going to work on costume today. I still need to tackle my lingerie set, and if I'm keeping the bikini or running a bra and pants set like I originally thought. And then I just need to go full steam ahead with rhinestoning. Like I said, we are running out of time. I haven't rehearsed my show in about 2.5 weeks nearly, but we don't worry about that. Muscle memory. Right now, I need to get this costume done. I'm going to focus on the costume, hopefully smash it out over the next couple of days, and then rehearse the show. I don't want to over rehearse the show and make it feel sterile though. That is my main concern right now. I want the show to look polished and like I know what I'm doing, but not in a very clinical way. I want there to be those moments that just happen. So by doing so, I need to not overcook it as well. So there's just a lot. There's always a lot, but there's a lot. Speaking of a lot though, I got a new bag of goodies. Like this hairband, for instance, which I'm looking to use as a base for this feather, because obviously I used to have red hair. So this was stuck onto a red hairband. Ruby at the time made me this, and I noticed her cheeky little hack was to put it over a red ribbon to sort of give it more structure here, as you can see. So I bought a pink one in hopes, I mean, it literally looks the same because, oh no, there you go. Red doesn't really show up well on cameras, but yeah, I'm going to do the same with the pink one, hopefully, and try and save these feathers. I did, however, pick up a couple of fresh packs in case anything did go wrong with the others, as well as this feather-like trim, which I thought might be fun to put on the top of my gloves if I have time and can make it work. Of course, more blue rhinestones as well, and this cool blue beaded trim that you can't really see in here. I guess maybe you could class them as an emergency last-minute ditch attempt to try and make this costume look good. I don't know. I'm really worried that my costume is going to look naff. I do have 50 shades of blue going on no matter what I do, but also I keep reminding myself I'm doing this on a really small budget just to make sure I enjoy it, and it's the process, not the costume. If I love it and I hate the costume when it's on, like afterwards, I can adapt it, I can change it, like it's not a problem. I really just need to enjoy the process right now, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And I guess roll a turd in glitter. I mean, total jokes, because this corset is actually beautiful. But I did get that swimsuit in a different size, and I just don't think it works. I think like this blue is even more shades of blue going on. And then when I bought a separate bottom from the bottoms that came with it, because I thought maybe this is a bit more burlesque, that's a different shade to the top, to the skirt, to the corset. So just going to use the lingerie that I planned on using to begin with, which I have already started to work on loosely. I've just attached that. I did stick a ton of big rhinestones along here, like this one, and I was going to just fill in the gaps with stones, but I think I'm just going to do tiny stones up here and then maybe put bigger stones along this. However, I am also toying with the idea of putting these hanging like droplet beads from it, but I do feel like it's going to make it too delicate, and this is really fiddly to do because I'm separating it from ribbon, because this is the beading trim that I was on about, and I don't know I don't know if it's man enough. I'm trying to keep it on like a tiny bit of this ribbon, and then I was just going to rhinestone over it. But I did start rhinestoning the back of the straps now, and I'm going to carry that on over the front here. Obviously I got further with this. I have been sick, so I literally started this last night and then passed out. I'm hoping today that I'll have more in me. But yeah, this is it. Very nervous because I'm looking at it and I still am not inspired and don't know what I'm doing. But I have no time to panic, so I'm just gonna, what do they say? Chuck it to the wind? I don't know what they say. Whatever that phrase is, I'm just gonna do that and see what we end up with and hopefully get inspired. I really do sort of like this range of motion here, but my sewing skills are rubbish and I just feel like these probably will fall off. But I did cut off a ton of individual beads like this to try and attach on this. Like, it's so small it can't even focus, but trying to attach on this bit, and then I was just going to rhinestone over it to cover it, because obviously I don't have the time right now to be sewing individual droplets on, but toxic me wants that effect. So I guess stay tuned and see where this hot mess ends up, because your guess is as good as mine right now. But all I know is I really need to get to it, because this costume ain't going to do itself and rhinestoning takes forever. So cue probably a ton of sped up montages of me trying to not cry and or lose the will to live and or just cough and sneeze everywhere.
The first of our rhinestone montages, and honestly I have no idea what possessed me to do this with such small little rhinestones. I think it was just my failure to order bigger rhinestones. I always get confused with the sizing and always end up with rhinestones far too small, and here is no different. And this is genuinely how long it took me to not even get to this point. It was exhausting.
Okay, let's have a pit stop and show you in real time how the costume's coming along. Officially finished the shoulder strap, and I actually stuck these gems back on. Now that I'm looking at this shoulder strap together, I just feel like it needs these big gems here at the front for some balance. I also maybe will put big gems on these, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to put the big gems on the bottom of the cups and continue to just put these up here maybe, and then put like smaller rhinestones here. But this is where I'm at. One shoulder fully down. Obviously I now have this side to go. I don't know if you can hear in the audio as well, but it's absolutely smashing it down outside, so it's so good to be home. Also, you can tell I'm sick because I've like not even done my hair. Like, I always just wear my hair in like a front roll thing now, if you've been watching these vlogs, because it's quick and easy, but I can't even be bothered. The only reason I have makeup on right now is because I need to vlog this to make or continue to update this vlog. So yeah, I'm struggling because I feel rough, but like I said, the show must go on, literally. So yeah, I'm going to tackle the other side. It's very difficult as well to record. I might try from a different angle in a minute and see, because it's just an awkward thing to be standing and trying to like hunch over to pick up them rhinestones. I'd rather be sitting and having like Dolly Bird in front of me so I can just like, you know, dot along. So let me see if I can try a new angle with this.
Turns out this angle is great for rhinestoning, but now you can actually see the TV. I love a good binge watching session whilst I'm rhinestoning, because it just makes the time go quicker for me and gives me that bit of background noise whilst I am laser focused on getting these straps done.
Let's take a look at where I'm at now, because I've just done the second strap. Oh my god, I'm stopping myself from coughing. Oh my god, this needs to leave like ASAP. But let me show you the second strap, and now I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at it like, oh my god, I've messed up. I don't have the time for this. But I'm going to hop on Pinterest, hopefully get inspired. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So both the straps are done. Let me just twist it this way, that's easier. So yeah, now I got to decide what on earth I'm going to do with these cups. I think it's these definitely, and then I was going to put like these chunky gems all under here, but as you can see, I attempted to stick one on and it just fell off. I don't know if it's because I need to put padding in so it gives it some structure to like cling to. But yeah, I mean, I was looking at the detailing here and thinking about doing like stripes, blue and then silver stripes, because that's where mentally my brain instantly went. But yeah, maybe I need a little bit longer to cook on this. Time is something I really don't have though, and I keep saying that because it's true. I have like no time left. So yeah, don't really know how this is going to turn out or if I'm going to love or hate this costume, but you know, is what it is. Is what it is. That's where we're at right now. I just gonna vomit glitter all over it and pray it looks good. Don't be mad at me right now, but I'm just gonna lock in, get this rhinestoned so I don't have to worry about setting up my camera and stuff. So here's the before, here is where we're at, and see you in a minute. And here it is. This is where I've got up to. So I have just followed the stripes on the bra to give it a little bit of a detail going on. Obviously this is with the corset. I'm not sure if I'm going to attach these or not because, oops, that's going fantastically. Trying to get that one gem to stick on is a nightmare at the moment. I've already had to repair it, so might have to think of other ways. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep these beads on this or not because I'm running out of time and they are a nightmare to try and attach. So it might be cut off for now and then future me puts them on at a later date, but this is where I'm at with everything so far. And now I'm about to attack the pants to sort of match. I will follow the lines on these pants to match the bra, I think. So I'll do like double lines because it's really hard to sort of stick rhinestones in any other pattern because this is like a raised stitch anyway. So it just made logical sense to sort of follow this. I'm not really sure if I have time to start rhinestoning this band like I have on the bra. So this closely, for instance, on the waistband of the pants. So basically all across here, here, and I mean like here. I just don't know if I've got it in my time restraints right now. So that might be a later date fix, but I am definitely going to tackle this bit at least. Rocket also looks how I feel. There are like rhinestones everywhere on my mini table. Neo is over here too. He's had enough of everything as well. And I completely understand, but the show must go on and I must put more rhinestones. So let's go. Voila. Honestly, this has taken me the longest time. I have individually rhinestoned the lace and then followed the stripy pattern and then just sort of tried to fall off this stripe. But yeah, individually rhinestoning this lace. Eventually I would like to cover this all in silver. Let me show you. Here's one I made earlier, but right now I just don't have the time to attempt it. But the lace rhinestones carry on all the way behind as well. So this really was a labour of love because as you can see, well, it can't focus because they're so tiny, but some of these rhinestones are so ridiculously tiny. I've also done the same for the bra now. So all of this lace has been hand rhinestoned with singular little rhinestones. And then I added these gems here. Don't know if I love or hate it, but that is what we're working with right now. Also just completely remade this headdress. So it is on a pink headband. Look at it underneath. So nasty. But yeah, it's got fresh new feathers to go out at the weekend.
A few moments later.
It's like, Mom, why are you crying? I never thought I'd be a person that like picks up a camera and records myself crying to put on the internet. But I haven't even reached for my camera. Like, this is going to be such a different quality to the rest of the vlog, and I don't even know if it'll make it in the vlog. I don't know. But you know, I said I'd document the whole journey. And this is sort of how I'm feeling right now. I've just done a ton of rhinestoning, like a good 2-3 hours nearly, and I'm still sick. Probably doesn't help. I'm not gonna ugly cry. I'm not gonna ugly cry. We're not gonna do that. We can't do that because look how cute Rocket looks. He looks so cute sleeping on my lap, and that's why I don't have my big camera. But I'm just looking at my big costume. My big costume. My costume. Like in the corner. And I know you're sitting there just like, spit it out. But I don't think I realise how much I genuinely need this. I haven't even got to stage yet. I'll probably be crying when I perform. God, how awful would that be? Just crying, performing. That would be awful. God, yeah, I don't know. Feeling super emotional about it all. Whilst Rocket looks like this. He's my beautiful boy. He's always here to like give me cuddles and stuff. So yeah, I don't know why I'm crying. It's just a lot, and I'm just so excited and I'm so grateful, and I feel like I really need this, and I didn't think I needed it as much until I'm looking at my costume and I'm like, oh, it's happening. We're doing it. And I don't know if I'm going to be good or bad, but I'm doing it anyway. Hey, Bowie, we're going to do it anyway. And that's the most exciting thing. The most exciting thing. And so many of you are coming out to see as well, and that makes me nervous, excited, and I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that I don't cry, and I hope that the next clip that we cut to I'm not crying, because I cannot believe that I'm crying on the internet. But I said I'd document this whole journey, and this is a very, very real feeling happening in real time. I don't know. So we don't know. But that's enough tears, and this probably makes no sense. I love that.
Also, the fact that I don't have lipstick on and I've just left my foundation on, like the year is 2000. You're welcome.